Sands. Yeah, so that's the sort of general rotation it's going to be. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm sure we'll screw it up once, but that's the way these things go. With 4 of us, there should be room for us to have a few fuck-ups and not die. Are there any other things we need to talk about? We need to have a healer for the second tank who's hiding. Who's going to be coffee cups? Sorry, Canttankalas' healers.
I think the same as the main tank healers, because when he's tanking, the main tank healers switch till the aggro gets back to the main tank.
But the main tank healers need to get hit by the breaths. They need to be hit by time lapse, otherwise they'll have too much threat for the second tank to handle, right?
Normally the healers should be beneath the second tank on threat.
So you don't think that's going to be a problem? You think the healers can just hide the whole way through?
Yeah, I think so.
Always do.
Okay, so the healers are all going to hide. The healers are not going to take any breaths at all, and it's just the DPS that are going to run in and out. I feel confident. Who else feels confident?
You should probably mention the whole sands thing and when we used them and why we used them.
So healers should all now have a number of sands. The debuffs that you get given during the course of the fight, one of them is called the Bronze Affliction. Bronze Affliction will randomly stun you for 3 seconds. You really can't afford to be stunned for 3 seconds if you're a hunter and your tranquilizing shot turn's coming up. That's why all the hunters have sands. If you're a tank, you should know what your sands are for. Healers, you should be saving your sands until you feel like, if you feel like things are in dire straits, you shouldn't really need to use your sands until the last 20% of the fight. And I have not issued sands to any of the melee DPS or any of the other DPS, and I don't really think that we need to. I think that we should be able to. I think we should just be able to get through it without having to shout sands.
You don't want to give the melee DPS one for the last 20%?
Like I've given out 80 sands already. I don't know if I need to give any more sands right now.
One more thing I need to notice here: there's a chance to resist the time lapse.
Yeah.
If you resist the time lapse, don't run, don't do anything, just stand there. If you have like avoiding threat ability, like vanish or ice block or whatever, just use it. Otherwise, just die.
Yeah. It's not really much to do about that if you can resist it. Oh, okay, Blood Fade. Cool.
Okay. I'm happy I've done enough talking. I reckon that this stage is probably worthwhile just giving it a bit of a pull, see how we get on.
Is everyone comfortable? Is there anything that people are unclear about? Is there anything that you're not think is clear? Now is the time to tell us so. We'll gladly go through it again if we need to. We have a decent amount of time, but we want to get going as well.
Obvila is doing the time lapse.
Alright. Cool.
Waiting for the results of the ready check.
By the way, first one gonna be time lapse, so all the DPS just.
I think we're not doing any DPS. We're doing no DPS until we've had both breaths, so everyone's got the full timers out, so they can see exactly what they're doing.
Okay.
The only people who do not appear to be ready are Slow and Spoof. Slow, are you ready?
Ready.
Spoof, are you ready?
For this time or what?
I don't know how to pronounce that name.
I'm ready. I think yes.
Okay, she's ready as well. Okay. In that case, if you want to let's get the pull on. Okay, so everyone should be hiding right now. There's no need for anyone to be out. We should all be hiding apart from the tank. The healer should be in a position to take him on, and we have now pulled. Here he comes, scary looking giant dog. Coffee Cup will now get him in position. Get him into a position where he can get ready. Wartle, you need to be ready, Wartle, so you can do your tranking. Now trank Wartle. Okay, healing should be going out. First breath will be coming in the next 5 or 6 seconds. Should be hiding, Canttankalas.
Yep.
Get ready to run in there and take aggro.
It's going to be on Mogi.
Time lapse coming now. Here it comes. Get aggro, get back out into position. Get the dog back in the right spot. We're waiting. We're not doing DPS just yet. We're waiting. Frenzy alert. So this should be F frames to trank.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
And the next breath should be happening in 5. For this one, everyone should be hiding for this one. And Frostbine's casting, hiding, and now Exterminate should be tranking. And now we can start some DPS.
Can the off tanks bring him back? to the position.
Yes, try and bring him back to the position he should be in. Wartle, if you can get ready to trank the next trank.
So Moga, you want to be running back into the room, so you're basically making sure that he just runs back
10
and turns
seconds
to...
now till the trank.
10 seconds,
now.
every DPS stay outside.
Everyone should be out, getting hit. Here it comes.
DPS stay outside.
Not you,
Good job.
mate.
It's fine,
Yeah,
you
just
already got the
continue DPS.
threat, just keep it going.
Okay. Does he have sounds?
No, I don't.
Why did you say threat then?
Frostburn is in
15
50 seconds.
seconds.
We need to exterminate tranking when the trank comes now. Trank, exterminate.
10 seconds, start hiding. Every DPS
Everyone should be hiding now.
Move back.
Hide now. 2 seconds, hide.
Ephraim should be tranking. Did you get that trank off, Ephraim?
I'll shrink if not. Okay.
Try someone to retrank just to make sure, yeah, okay.
15 seconds
only
for
one's up,
time
is it?
lapse. Every DPS stay outside.
So everyone should be out for the time lapse. 10
got that
seconds now. I will have the next trank, don't worry.
Shadow vulnerability. 2 seconds for time
Everybody
lapse.
needs to eat this
Hiding
time lapse.
Eat the time
Outside.
lapse.
Outside.
Eat the time lapse.
Eat this shit.
Trank it.
Everyone should be out DPSing. 20 seconds till Frostburn.
How was that?
That's great. That's great, Canttankalas.
Okay.
Got the trick.
10 seconds for
10
first burn.
seconds. People
Get
medics
in.
should be looking
Inside.
at hiding
Inside.
again.
Hide.
Everyone should be hiding. Ephraim, no, Ephraim's up next, or is it exterminate? Now,
Ephraim's
trank
up now.
Trank
Okay.
now.
Time lapse. Start DPSing full DPS.
Ephraim.
Trank. Wartle,
I
can you
just
hit
did it.
the
I
trank?
did it
Do
again.
not
Okay,
hide
it's
this
got-
time. Do not hide this time. Just stay outside.
Frost vulnerability.
In there,
DPS.
mages.
Trank, please.
Wreck them.
Ephraim. Oh, exterminate trank.
My trank's down. I got the last.
5
Trank.
seconds. Time lapse. Stay outside. Do not go inside.
You want to eat the time lapse.
Job.
Oh, cover
I
resisted.
resisted.
Yep.
Okay, we're back to normal rotation. So obviously not Wartle next, it'll be exterminate next on the tranking. And then after exterminate it'll be Ephraim.
11
now.
seconds for
Start
frost
moving
burn.
now.
Start
Okay, got
moving inside and hide.
Okay, everyone should be hiding. Ephraim, you're going to pop out for this next trank.
But now,
Trank now.
good job, guys. Keep it up.
You need to hit that trank again, Ephraim. You're shooting too early. You have to do it after the breath.
Time lapse in 15 seconds. Every DPS stay outside. Do not hide.
Trank, please.
I'll get the next trank.
Ovila's got the next
1
trank.
second for
Okay.
time lapse. Do not
Everybody
hide.
eat this. Except for
Eat
healers.
this.
Fuck. I
I'm out of it.
I got double bronze debuffed. I literally just took one and it instant popped again. Fuck.
No
Okay,
problem.
okay, stop talking. Can we get a battle res on Themily, get a battle res on Atashi, and can we get a battle res on Mesclin, please? Frostburn in 7
Frostburn in 5
seconds.
seconds. Hide.
Trank it,
Yeah,
Everybody
everyone
hide.
needs to be hiding. We need a trank. We need a trank. One of you needs to trank. Should be hiding right now. Still waiting for the battle res on the trash.
Trank.
Atashi.
It's frost vulnerable.
Someone needs a
Trank
trank,
it.
please.
Time
X's
lapse.
trank is down.
Wartle, trank, please.
Time lapse. Every DPS stay outside.
Every
Do
DPS
not
out.
hide.
Ovila
Do
will
not
hit the next
hide.
trank. We need Ephraim or Exterminate on the
I got
trank
it.
now.
X got it.
Ovila has the next trank.
2
Everyone should be out.
seconds. Do not hide.
Canttankalas tanking.
Okay, who's on the next trank? Is it Wartle on the next trank?
Cuff is tanking.
Yeah, it'll be Ephraim. Ephraim's up now.
Okay, Ephraim's up for the next tranking. Should be now.
10 seconds for first one. Start hiding.
Ephraim train.
4 seconds for.
So, Wartle on the next trank. Pop out now, Wartle and trank. Wartle, did you get that trank? Thank you.
Next up is time lapse. So you want to eat the next breath. Shadow vulnerability. Go crazy, warlocks.
On my way.
And you as well, Kalito.
I got this drink.
Mr. 20.
No, Ovula has the strength. It's the time lapse.
We need to
Oh,
stop.
no,
Yeah,
you-
also,
Hey,
do
stop
not
DPS, stop
hide,
DPS, stop
do not
DPS.
hide.
Don't push them to 20% during time
Yes,
lapse.
but do not hide. Do not hide.
Canttankalas tanking.
Okay, good job.
He's enraging.
Okay, well, we're just going to burn him now. Just go.
Yep, go nuts.
Away we go, guys.
Pop the sands if you have them.
Drink.
Who's up for the next tranking? Exterminate. Wartle's got it. We went too soon. Wartle, go again.
I got it.
5 seconds, Frostborn. Everybody hide fast, fast, fast.
Pop a cooldown. If you need to,
Back
careful.
out. Trank, please.
Someone trank, please. Don't let this happen. I got the next trank.
Okay.
I've still got it, I think.
15 seconds for time lapse. Do not hide. Full
Burn, burn, burn.
DPS.
Just burn hard. Just burn as hard as you can. He's only got 34k health.
Are we on
We
master
got him.
loot? We are. Good.
Well done, people.
That was
Nicely
good.
done.
Great job.
Good one.
Any
Can you
good
please
loot?
return excess sands to people within the Ascension Guild? Anyone you like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Please return.
Are we waiting
So
out
the
the
loot
10 minutes?
is- well, we'll have to talk through the tactics. It's probably going to take us the best part of 10 minutes, isn't it? Let's do the loot first.
Interesting.
That's the
things.
loot. Okay, so we're going to start off with the...
So we're doing main spec over off spec. So if you
yeah, like it's,
Yep.
sure, I can't imagine there's going to be much in the way of off-specking. So it's going to be main spec over off-spec. The taut dragonhide gloves that look to me to be a perfect boomkin type of item. Leather gloves with crit and restore mana. So, who's interested in the leather gloves with crit and restore mana on them? You should just be rolling if you're interested. No one's interested? You roll for it like it's okay. So now we'll go off spec. So you're rolling now on an off spec sort of roll. There's only one person showing any interest at all, so I'm going to give them to Finestra because no one else seems to care. Congratulations, Finestra. Next up is Dragonstalker Shoulders. If you are interested in the Dragonstalker Shoulders, if you're a hunter, you should be rolling. Exterminators roll a high roll.
Can I get this?
Exterminated that roll.
Waterfall, I'm assuming you've got them, so I'm going to give these to Exterminate. Congratulations, Exterminate. There we go to you. Next up is Angelista's Grasp.
It's an interesting neck.
It's a neck with crits. I guess it's going to be some sort of crazy
It's a
caster.
belt. It's a
Oh,
belt.
sorry, it's a belt. It's a belt.
Yeah.
It's a belt. Crazy caster belt. Biggles is interested. Anybody else? None of the other mages like the look of these?
I'm a tank for God's sake. I don't know about this shit. I see interesting
If
item. I
no
talk
one else
shit.
rolls in the next 5 seconds, I'm going to give these to Biggles. I'm giving them to Biggles.
Grab the Biggles.
He's interested, he's going to get them. Congratulations, Biggles. And then
Rats.
last up are Mage Shoulders.
Come on, people.
These are
Roll.
Mage Tier 2 Shoulders. I assume that mages should want them just so they look cool and have exciting. Look at those rolls! Oh,
my
Jesus
God.
Christ!
Them rolls, dude.
Like, I guess Biggles wins, or, I mean, yeah.
Rats, Biggles. Pimp the fuck out.
Wait, Biggles is saying that he's going to pass. But you know that that Fudge is not in our guild, right? You're giving away loot to some other guild. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Can someone tell me what I'm supposed to do, please?
Just give it to him.
Who am I giving it to?
Biggles Blue got an item though, so seems.
Seems fair to
Yeah.
give it to Fudge Cake. Okay, I'm giving it to Fudge.
Yeah.
Okay. So does that mean we've somehow implemented a +1 rolling system? So if
It
you've looted,
looks
you're
like
ever
it.
so slightly low on the list of the ability to loot. If someone's able to skin, they can skin the dog if they want to. Everyone should move through into Nefarian's room if they haven't already moved through.
Yeah, so can I just go through who got items? So we got Fudge Cake. We got
Fudge Cake, Exterminate. Finestra, and Biggles.
And Biggles. So we're just rolling the deficit, right? So the idea is just basically that one mage isn't getting all the mage items and so on, so we want to spread the loot out. So it's not that you can't roll on the items. If you're rolling, of course we'll be giving it to you. It's just a matter of we want to spread the loot out. So you guys that already won something, you're going to be at a deficit of -20. So for the next roll you can still roll. Please go ahead and do so. We want to spread it out. We don't want to disenchant the shit. But you're just gonna probably not win if others are rolling, so that's just the idea.
With all those Arcanists I've already won, I think I've got -500 already.
No, Corruptor, that's using our guild system. This is a system for pugs only. Okay, so next up we have Nefarian, his exciting dragon. Has anybody not fought Nefarian before? If you can type into the raid chat that you've never seen Nefarian. Not for 12 years, I guess it's been a few years. So basically, as we stand in the centre of his room here, looking at the wall behind us, there are two openings, one on the left-hand side, one on the right-hand side. Out of those openings come streams of nasty draconids. The first half of the fight, or the first section of the fight, consists of the raid splitting into two equal groups and killing off every dragon that comes out of those holes. After about 2 minutes of that, Nefarian will land, the tank will tank Nefarian over in this position where Ovula has moved to now, put the parent diamond. The tank will stand here, rah, fighty dragon, rah, 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 like that. And the rest of the raid, well, melee DPS will stand here at the back leg, and the rest of the raid will come and stand over here. Our positioning that we use as a guild is that healers want to stand here, where Ovula is now. Warlocks want to stand here behind.
Warlock,
okay, yes.
Can we just have people spread out on the areas they're supposed to be standing when Nefarian lands, just to make sure that everyone's clear of their position? So healers, please move up to where you're supposed to be standing.
Mages on me.
And then hunters and the rest of the ranged DPS shouldn't be any further away from the edge of the balcony where Ovula is standing now, or the diamond, apart from the mages who are going to stand on the square. And the reason the mages stand on the square is they have a nasty class call that polymorphs things, and if you are a mage, and we call a mage class call, you have to be out of range of the tank, because if you polymorph the tank, we're fucked. Like, we're just not going to be able to survive that. So that's the one responsibility that you mages. If we call a mage class call, you run back and step back up here.
You blink over here.
Yeah, you blink over there like it's slow showing. You can't be in range of the tank, because then we're just screwed. So don't do that.
Outrange absolutely everyone in the raid except for the mages.
Well, like, just making sure you're out of range of the tank and the healers is good. Okay, so that's the basic positions. Okay, they're the way they want to be.
All right, so we're doing this with the mages over here.
Yes.
Yeah, stacking on square.
That's the mages. Is where square's position is, and then what's going to happen is we shoot the boss from 100 down to approximately 20%. When we get to 20% and we've got a class call that we kind of like the look of, we'll push him over 20%, and all the guys we killed at the start of the fight will spawn as skeletons and come running towards us. At which stage the hunters will have placed some traps to catch them, to slow them down as they run. The mages will then come into their own and really shine. There'll be frost novas, blizzards, all sorts of cones of cold, all sorts of crazy shit's going to kick off, and you guys are going to kill all of the elementals with the help of everyone else if there is any issues, and then they'll be dead, and then we'll kill the boss, and that'll be the end of the fight.
Yep.
It's pretty easy as long as we don't screw up and screw up the class calls. Now, the Nefarian class call every 30 seconds, a different one for each class, obviously. The important ones, rogues. The rogue class call is he will put you right underneath him, and then you might breathe and you'll swipe you. So you want to vanish and get away from him. Druids get stuck in their cat form, which means that Slow will do the the dispelling then, yes, Slow?
Yes.
Is that okay? Yep, so only Slow has to worry about that. Hunters, he'll break your bow. If he does break your bow, I'll put down a repair bot, and there'll be a repair bot where I'm standing now, so all the hunters will have access to a repair bot, so you don't lose your bow for the rest of the fight, because that would look a bit embarrassing. Priest is another important one. Priest, if you get the priest class call, you cannot cast any healing spells, because healing spells will do damage rather than healing. So what you have to do is you have to do shields and smites and wands. Okay, so no renew, no renew at all. We've had experience that renew also does damage.
Yeah, I think it does.
Warriors get stuck in berserker stance, and nothing really to talk about there. Warlocks, one warlock will spawn an infernal, which will kill, so we won't worry about that too much. Our paladins, something happens with the paladins, and everyone sort of poos their pants about it, but no one really cares because it's paladins, and no one really likes paladins, so we won't worry about that too much. and that's about it, right? Okay, so I'm now going to look at the groups. Okay, so we need to have a total of 4 tanks for this fight. I'm going to need to jiggle the groups ever so slightly to make it so that people can see what they're supposed to be doing. Just bear with me. Who was the druid who was good at tanking? Is that
Rafusa, Utopia.
Utopia okay, so Utopia's good at tanking. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll swap that up to there.
Is Fleeky gone or what?
Fleeky's offline. He's just
chilling.
hiding. Yeah, like a villain. Okay, and then I'm going to put a paladin in that group to make it so they're more robust in there. And maybe give them a second paladin for extra paladin love. Okay, so that seems relatively balanced. Make sure we've got enough healers on either side. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So then we're kind of balanced on the healing side. Okay, so what we're going to do is, if you look at the your raid interaction icon 0 or O on your pane, whatever it is, raid pane, groups 1, 3, 5, and 7 will be on the left hole as we look at the group, as we look at the wall, and groups 2, 4, 6, and 8 will be on the right. So if we want to try and take up our positions now, just so we're demonstrating we understand the difference between left and right. Ovula is standing on the left side now, so he's expecting groups 1, 3, 5, and 7 to come and stand with him. 2, 4, 6, and 8 should go for stand the far side. We've actually got. Why did I feel like I need to put Utopia in a group? Interesting.
Utopia needs to be on whatever side his DPS is in with him.
Don't worry, I'm just jiggling things a little bit.
Who's tanking Neff when it lands?
Coffee Cup will be tanking the Fairing when he lands, and I suppose we need to talk about that. Dwarf Priests, of which we have 2.
Yeah, we already have it on rotation.
Yep, good. I thought you might have spoken about that. Okay, so I jiggled the groups ever so slightly there. Mogi, I ended up putting you in group 2. Finestra is in group 2. Utopia is in group 1 now.
So we're doing even on right side, odd on left?
Odds are on the left side, evens on the right side, yes. Okay. So now as I look down the groups, I feel that group 1, Canttankalas, Spewf, Utopia, Holy Slam are not near me at all. 5 are with me. 7 are with me. And 3, apart from Simony, I don't know how you pronounce that guy's name, he's not with me either. And refuses offline. So a little bit of an issue with knowing our left from our rights. A little bit of a concern, but we'll assume that. We'll assume that's just people, being super cocky like that. Of course, I know my left from my right.
Are you guys?
As long as I can cast frostbolts, okay.
Guys on the right, are you sure about the tanks? Can you guys figure out who's doing the big ones and who's doing the other ones, or just make sure that you're both comfortable? The people on the right side.
So on the right-hand side, we have Fleeky, who's probably the best geared warrior here.
Oh
no, sorry, not the best geared warrior. Sorry, the best geared warrior on the right.
Don't do that to me.
Side. I'm assuming that Fleeky is going to be in charge of tanking on that side. You have Mogi on that side as well, and between the 2 of them, I've seen them handle this fight before, so I'm sure they'll do a good job of it. On the left-hand side, we've got Coffee Cup, who handle big ones, Utopia, who's going to handle things, and Canttankalas, who's going to flare around like a lunatic.
Yeah, sounds good.
Make sure you kept a scale cloak on, guys.
Okay, yeah. So everyone needs to be wearing an Onyxia scale coat during the course of this fight, because he does a breath that will kill you if you're not wearing one. So
and it's time to pre-pot your shadow protection potions.
If you have a shadow protection potion, you should definitely use it now. It's a big good time. Hunters, during this first phase, you will be required to drop, let's make sure I say the right word, frost traps in the mouth of the doorways to slow the things down. So you'll be feign deathing and frost trapping on cooldown to get the traps in the right place, please. Other than that, I've talked for way too long. I'm happy to make a pull, as long as a mage gives me more arcane intellect, please.
Can we gather in the middle? To get there.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it.
Give me a sec.
So is everyone...
Smarty.
Sorry, go on.
I
Sorry,
died.
Smarty's dead. We'll have to wait for Smarty to end.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Smarty.
Dude, the shit spawned.
Alright, so is there anyone who's not comfortable with anything? Is there any questions, something that wasn't clear, anything you're not sure about? Now would be the time to say so.
Do you wear your hot dog hat?
Do you want me to?
Yeah. For
Okay.
good luck.
Oh yeah, we've reserved the Nefarian head, the rest is up for grabs, but we're gonna be reserving the head because we need it for our own guild. I hope you can manage that.
I'm only gonna skin you alive a little bit if you steal my staff, but it's okay.
Your staff? Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh, it's
It's
on!
mine.
It's on!
If 2 gillies are on the top 10, we get the DPS. It could be.
I'm wearing
It's
the
not
hat now,
fair.
Smarty.
Yay! I'm almost there. Almost.
Oh, Kaffe! Kaffe, come!
Wait, we're still waiting for Smarty to enter in the instance, guys.
What's up?
Your tank buddy, have it not shout in frickin' Dwarvish and rage warnings.
Right.
Yeah, it's off. It's gone.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're the one who's doing the landing, so I don't give a shit anymore. I'm off the hook.
So Smarty just whispered me. So Smarty, for those people who are not members of our guild, Smarty's been raiding with us since the guild, this server opened. He's been a mage for all of that time. So you'd think that he'd be one of the most wealthy people on the server, right? That's what you'd expect, because mages have all got infinite money. He's just whispered me. Died to the trash running in. Didn't had gold and 3% durability. And I had to transfer gold and repair. Didn't want you to pop a repair bot.
I don't have gold, man.
How can you not have gold? You're a mage.
Dude, I have everything in my bank
8 months.
because
8 months. Your money doesn't hide in your bank. Your money hides on your character.
No, if it's on my main character, I spend it all. That's why I put everything on my bank, so I don't spend cash. So right now I didn't even have money for repair. So basically I fucked up.
Can't you just have a rule of having at least 100 gold on you?
Yes, and I spent it on flask last
Okay, can we
week.
summon Smarty, please?
Point.
No,
He's
we
in here.
can't.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm just
Or maybe
spending cash.
maybe our warlock doesn't have a shard. Maybe our warlock has no.
Oh no, they better have shards for soul burn. Come on now.
Maybe the warlock spent it on the half the guild, the raid, who was slacking.
Ha.
Are you out of shards?
Yep.
You didn't think to get one off the dog that died?
Wait, do we only have one
Yeah,
warlock
one
in here?
shot, yeah.
Only
Yes.
one
Yeah.
warlock.
Well, we have two, because Kalito is Shadow Priest, right? So.
Yeah, so that's almost a warlock.
Can't use warlock tier 2 chest though, can he?
No.
Will Smarty be summoned? Or?
No, I'm just running.
He's just running because we can't summon him because he's an idiot.
This is like a Memento 22, because I can get some soulstone from the bank, but then I need a summon. So,
You've got your soul stones in the bank.
yeah, I got 40 soulstone in my bank.
You guys are not doing very well in advertising Ascension right now, guys. I'm just saying.
Well, I spend like 20 soul shards just summoning people, so... So all of you slacking because of you.
No, that was me. Pure me.
The loot
Smarty's
dregs
fault
was
for
pretty
dying.
good, but except for that, we didn't really get anything interesting. No, wait, this was the BVL where we just had trash drop, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep, that was.
You guys should probably put Rafusa in group 3 because he's a feral druid.
Yeah.
He was offline for a while. I moved him away. There we go. Left a space for him.
Rafusa-san.
Smarty, how far are you?
I'm Farmo.
Okay.
I suppose the only other thing we can talk about while we're waiting is during the phase 1, Nefarian moves around the room casting shadow bots at people. Given that we only have 8-9 healers, you might want to try and avoid the shadow bolts. The shadow bolts follow standard line of sight rules. So if, let's say, I am Nefarian standing here, you can hide from Nefarian. Say if you're the guy with the square, I cannot cast shadow bolts at Slow, who's currently the square or the star, because I can't see them if I'm Nefarian. Whereas I can see Coffee Cup and shadow bolt him. So help the healers out. Don't get shadow bolted in infinite amount.
Smarty.
That's about it. How are you, Smarty?
Chromagus. Blinking.
Okay, we're going to start as soon as you're in the room. So when you're in the room, we'll start.
Could we gather for new paladin buffs first?
Yeah, okay, quick new paladin buffs. Oh, I've got loads of paladin.
Yeah, we got to collapse the middle.
Everyone run to the middle of the room and then run back out again.
Yeah. Remember your side.
Kings is done.
Nefarian's got a skull on his head, so you can see where Nefarian is at all times. When he turns into a dragon, he'll still have the skull on his head. We should all
Also,
have a
remember the cloak.
Yes, you should all be wearing your scale cloak. Please don't forget to bring your scale cloak. If you need a scale cloak, whisper Ovula now, and I can sell you one. Oh, sell you one. The money.
Alright, we're running up. Get to your corners.
Okay. Ovula is starting the event now.
Coffee, you're on. I'll be on big ones. You can do the other ones.
Yeah.
Let the games begin.
Ready up. We're rolling.
Traps down hunters.
Let's go.
Do we have a landing team for when Nefarian lands?
Nefarian's left hand side. Try and line of sight him left.
Nope.
Start the DPS. Get the big one. Big ones first.
Oh, really? Mages swap sides. Mages swap sides. They're blue on the left.
No, there's too many mages to go. You just have to use firebolts. Yeah, we've got too much mage DPS. We can't have one side with no mages.
Oh, well that'll work. I'm fine. That'll work.
Go crazy, dude.
Just do fire stuff. Just so make sure you've got enough mana to go into phase 2, and just stay on target.
Make me proud, OP.
Deedle's mind control.
Don't kill the mind control people.
Got a big one.
New traps, hunters.
How are you doing right side?
Yes,
that's fine.
Okay. We have a landing team? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Cool. Just making sure. Nefarian left side.
Oh, I'm almost dead. Sleek is almost dead, thank you.
It's loads of damage for some reason.
Am I line of sighting?
No, it's just like everyone that was missing 3k health.
Should be big ones.
Nefarian.
We're low on the healers, guys. You need to be doing your best to line of sight Nefarian.
Yeah, he's standing in front of all of you guys. You guys should all be on the other side.
Right side, please.
Canttankalas is mind controlled.
He's in the pillar left side.
Yeah.
Landing into
big guys.
New traps, hunters.
Nefarian's coming down in 7.
Need trap right side, please.
Finish up the trash.
I'm leaving.
Yep. I'm AoE taunting.
Don't forget the field boards.
Still have some ads on left side if right side want to help out.
They're blue. Blizzard won't do much.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, that was close. Let's take down Nefarian, guys.
Okay, the phase 2 positions.
Mage is stuck on square.
Yep.
So it's just a nice, slow, steady DPS. Make sure we keep the field ward rotation going. Oh, sorry, yes, rogue class call there, obviously. Sorry. Should have called that.
Decurses, make sure you decurse as much as possible.
As quick as possible, rather.
As quick as possible, yeah, sure. The cursive.
Mages LOS.
Class call coming.
Paladins.
Paladin class call, be careful with your threat. Melee, be careful.
Fear incoming.
Mages get out.
5 seconds for another class call.
Yep.
I got Holmor.
Okay, so mages, you need to make sure you're out of range. We need.
Yeah, I'm trying to move. I'm Voldemort.
I thought I pulled there. I almost shat myself.
Emily, you got Fear Ward, right?
Yeah. That's a good part of this.
Another class call coming soon. Rogues, class call.
Tasty mana.
Mm-hmm.
Class call sometime soon. Maybe another 8 seconds or so. Here it comes. Paladins again. Melee, be careful with your threat. What exactly is the Paladin class call?
He gets protection, so melee don't have to be careful. It's ranged.
But melee does damage still.
No, melee doesn't do anything.
Then it should go out.
Yep, they should get out so they don't get feared into the.
Mages get out.
We've got 5 seconds for the class call. Coming soon. Paladins
I don't think I
again.
can stay second on threat with these calls. So mages need to be careful.
Was that a healing curse that didn't get dispelled? Because I dropped
Shadow,
one.
I think, and then some hits.
Could just be you got globaled.
It's Paladin again, right?
Class call in 7. Mages get out.
Comes. Priests, no more healing. Priests, no
Bubble
more healing.
only.
Bubbles
Priest bubble only.
On the boss. There's wisdom on him.
How you doing, Kaffe?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
The fear ward
7
position is on
seconds.
point.
Out.
LOS mages, if you didn't hear that. Yep.
LOS,
Priests
come on.
again.
Priests
again.
Mages get out.
So yep, 5 seconds for another class call. Warriors. Lots of healing on. Coffee cup now. He's stuck in Berserk stance.
Decursed Paffer.
I use lay on hands.
Me too.
Mages get out.
Class call coming 5.
I'm down.
After max P, I'm on threat, so.
Run in.
Kill Flicky.
Okay, let Flicky get him in position.
Kill Flicky, the curse.
There's the Hunter
I'm
class
dead,
call.
boys.
What's...
It was awkward fear timing, right? Refuser might be able to tank the rest. So.
Try and find position.
Canttankalas tanking.
Drag him out. Stop DPS, people.
Keep
him.
the heals on Canttankalas.
Heals on Canttankalas instead.
If we have battle reses, you need to be using them on healers. If the healers.
No, it's a mage class call. It's a mage class call. You got
Wow.
it.
Get a DI up if you can.
That's a white.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's die safely. If we can get a whatever divine intervention up there. Just everyone else stand and die.
Do we have any repair bots by chance?
There we have 2 repair bots currently up.
Ah, there's one up already. Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's 2. There's 2 already up, and I have another in my bags if we need it. Actually, yeah, I do. Yeah. Everyone should be trying to die quickly. There's no point hiding. Just die as quick as you can. Get it over and done with.
If you want, put a mark on Opie, and he'll run out to let the mages know when to.
Yeah, some of you mages are running way too fucking far. You don't have to go that far. With where the boss is set up and where the raid stands, you don't have to run all the way back there.
Just cross behind the pillar, or?
No, I'll show you when we get rezzed up. I'll show you.
He's reset now. You can start rezzing. He's reset.
We have a couple of DIs running out there from, so just stick around.
Yeah, see, the thing with the mage is you can't LOS the call itself. If it's a mage call, you're going to get sheeped. The thing is you want to LOS everyone else because you'll sheep them too.
Yeah.
So depending on where the raid stands and depending on where the boss is tanked, that you can use the blocks in the room, you know, as your hiding spots to where it's just you and the mages and you're hanging out talking to each other in animal form.
What I did was to create the max amount of distance. That works, but if we can get something more efficient.
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. If you're going the max amount of distance and it's not a mage call, how much uptime is that you're not casting on him because you're not even in range to cast.
Exactly.
Let alone your cast time is more downtime. So
yeah, there's 3 or 4 frost bolts at least.
With the whole race, with the healers,
yes, on him though, is it? That's not the big issue. Like mages missing out on 10 seconds worth of DPS every 45 seconds is not a big deal.
Well, here's where the big deal comes into play. The longer he's up, the more your healers are healing, the more mana they're burning through, the less they're getting back. So the longer Neff is up, the more strain it is on your healers.
Obviously, yes, but I'd much prefer for the healers not to be getting polymorphed. Zero chance of healers being polymorphed is definitely better than mages missing out.
That's where I'm gonna that's where the education's about to come in.
Hello. Oh, he's gonna
mages. Hey mages, come to me. When you get up, come to me.
Hey Ovi, will you mark these repair bot, please?
I'm not lead. I'm just got a mark on my head.
Yeah.
Right here, guys.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
See how I'm inside off the corner? This thing is like a solid wall. Yeah, this thing's like a solid wall.
Yep.
It's got a solid corner and everything. Like if you're tucked behind it, even the raid over here, as long as everybody, you know, stays kind of, you know, to the left of where I'm running, they're LOS of you.
Yeah.
You know, so is the tank and everything being tanked over there. So you don't have to run all the way back there. You just, you know, stand in the middle of here.
Let me just test that.
Wait for the mage call, and then when it's not, you just back over, DPS, and then class call at 5 to 7 seconds. Get your butt back over here.
Probably it's an easy answer, but during Wild Polymorph, we're wandering off as well. That's sufficient range that we're not getting in line of sight.
Yeah, you'll be alright. You'll be alright.
Right,
because
good.
think about it. While you're sheep, you can't sheep them. The only time the random sheep comes up is every time yours is refreshed.
No, but if you wander off, you can ship half the raid and the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so as well.
What's up? What are we discussing?
Mages are talking about trying to optimize their positions on Nefarian. But basically, for the first time ever,
if we stack right here, guys, right here in this little corner of this, you'll be alright.
Yeah, that's probably sufficient.
Yeah, sure, good.
I didn't sheep anybody when we got that mage class call. I didn't sheep any of the raid over here. I targeted straight to the other mages. So you guys were the only ones that were in LOS of me.
I'll be there in 3 minutes. Can you summon me when I'm inside?
No summons.
Well, we're asked. Oh no, maybe we have summons. Max,
yeah, I got 8 charge now.
There you go. Right. We can summon. Yeah.
So I'll be inside in 3 minutes.
Okay, true.
You know, because the rest of the raid.
Just DPS is fine. Don't worry.
We'll try it your way.
Okay, so things we need to change in phase 1. We need to be doing a better job of helping the healers conserve their mana. That means we need to do more dodging of shadow bolts. We took way too many shadow bolts, and I'm sure the healers were all upset about it. They must have been thinking, how come we only got 30% mana when we're going to phase 2? That's not what we're looking for. And
Who
then
needed a summon?
Trinity will need a summon when he says so on Discord.
Okay.
And then the other thing that we need to change, obviously, we need to not let the tank die, which I think something to do with mage positioning, and also healers having more mana will hopefully help with.
Anyone got some pots I can buy? Left mine in the bank, it seems.
What?
Some shadow pots.
Yeah, I got one you can have.
Alright, thank you.
Anybody have any questions left over from the last attempt?
Oh, shit. Sorry. Try that again, Max.
Yep.
Thanks.
Okay, so we'll keep the same tanking now. What we could do is we could tilt the groups ever so slightly. So it was the left side that had the blue ones, wasn't it?
Yeah, the left side had
So
blue.
what we'll do is we'll just tweak the groups ever so slightly to get slightly more mage DPS on the right side.
You could put Carlito on the left.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just I'm just doing it. Gonna leave slow.
Hey, thank you.
I'm gonna leave slow on the left.
No, leave OP instead. He's elemental, so he can do fire. I think that's better.
Yeah, I'm fine on the left. I can do fire. I'm pretty conservative of it too.
I'm just going to move an extra minute.
Frost power just helps out when we actually start on Neff.
Yeah. Main thing about Frost is that it's so fucking mana efficient.
Okay, so the groups have been ever so slightly shuffled around. So check the group that you're in. Again, 1, 3, 5, and 7 are on the left. 2, 4, 6, and 8 are on the right. We now have more melee on the left.
Nice. I'm ready for the summon, please.
Summon Trin.
Should I go imp for the tank group, or should I stay with the shadow damage?
Yeah, stay where you are.
Get Trin summoning you.
Thank you. Fudge, I've got stagger pots you can have from me. From Trin.
I gave him some, it's fine.
I have like 50 in my bank, so I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. I got a cheap offer from one of the alchemists somewhere.
Okay, let's get our buffs out. Make sure everyone's got some basic element of buffs.
Yeah, invite our nice druid.
Also, healers on left side. I just talked to Utopia. We were a little bit close to dying when Kafka Cup left, so we might want to. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying you just be aware of that. When Kafka Cup left, we almost died. So just stay put and make sure that we get the ads down before we go to Nefarian. All of us. It'd be a shame to have 2 or 3 people dying because we're not coordinating. Thank you.
Tajari's in the hinterland. By the time he gets here, we're going to have pulled and killed the boss. I'm not too sure whether it's worth Tajari's time doing all the travelling.
What side am I on?
You're on the left-hand side. Yeah, left-hand side.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna make a pull in a second. Everyone should have their buffs. If you have an issue, I'm gonna do a ready check, I guess.
Yeah, do that just to be safe.
So performing a ready check, everyone should be ready.
If not, now's the time to say something.
I love you.
Aww.
Yes, Tajari, we're pulling now. Make sure you're wearing your cloak, obviously. You shouldn't have taken it off. That'd be really embarrassing to have taken the cloak off in between pulls. Don't need to.
It has happened before, you know it.
For the spirit.
Family, could you give Trinity stamina, please? Group 3.
Okay, so Shoof needs something.
I'm ready.
Okay, so
yeah, screen chat, Chris, yes.
The fight is
starting. Ready up.
Let the game begin. Hunters
Ready.
get the traps down. Nefarian left side, try and evade, try and hide a line of sight.
Please focus the big ones first.
I can't get range on him either, Carlito.
He's right side now.
Foxy's been mind controlled, it's pretty disastrous.
Watch those mill. He is right in middle. Watch. Take a lot of damage on the
Traps,
side.
hunters, traps.
Tone chromatic, please.
Left side
Sorry, I had
chromatic is
a
Move,
backspike.
move. Everyone go around the pillar. Right side. Around the pillar.
He's got a lot of dragons on him. Gonna need some help.
Is left side, sorry, right side DPS okay, or do you need help on DPS?
Seems a little low. We're stacked up on the little boys at the moment.
I'll swap over.
Yep.
Tone it over me.
Big one. Thank
Coming.
you. Hunters, traps.
Move again. Right side.
Timer
Prep.
on Neff.
Watch out, Neff, right side.
Yep.
Yes.
We have to go to the side of the pillar.
Ephraim, get around the pillar. And mind control.
And back again.
Does right side need an extra healer?
I'm there already.
We need a trap right side.
Sorry, I was mind controlled. I'm coming around.
Nefarian in 10.
We need a serious cleanup right side.
Left side, you can probably distribute a few of the DPS. Gonna AoE taunt now, left side.
I'm leaving Canttankalas.
Yep.
Left side DPS go and help right side.
Yeah, we're
We
close
get
to
a
the
threat
last one.
reset,
Just move,
please,
just
on
move,
phase two.
just move.
We're good.
Okay.
Cleaned up.
Okay, everyone get in positions, Dragon has landed.
Cheers.
Where's zero? We get a repair bot out if we need later.
I'm gonna fire a repair bot now.
Wait till it actually pops. So
Melee, you want a max range?
I have a cooldown on my repair bot? I can't play one from it. I don't know why not.
Faster with the dispo.
Priest heals are hurting, so don't cast heals.
stop healing. Yeah. Click those off if you have a renewed.
There's class call coming.
Mages, get out.
Hunters. Or any of the hunters, engineers, because I'm not allowed to play a repair bot right now.
Ephraim, lay one down. You said you had.
Melee, can you stack on the star, just to make sure you're not getting feared into Neff?
Class call in 5.
Warriors.
Is there a repair bot?
I can't. I own a repair bot. I have it in my inventory. But
Heavy heals on
I-
the tank.
because I played the previous one, so I need an engineer to come to Ovulus position with the hunters.
Big heals on the tank, big heals on the tank.
Yeah, big heals on him. Class call, mages out.
Thank you, Zabo. Down.
Hunters.
Again.
Hunter.
Repair bot is down. Fear in 5. Cast cool in the next 5 or 6 seconds.
Mage is out. Rogues.
Rogues.
Battle Res on Charmy, I guess.
Mage is out.
If we have one.
Cast cool coming. Warlock.
Easy
DPS
cast
on the Warlock. Get on the Warlocks. Help the Warlocks.
Warlock.
Yeah,
You make 2 elementals though.
Mage's class call in 5.
That good.
Class call soon.
So we want to slow down so we don't go below 20. Just make sure you're not bursting like crazy right now.
Warrior.
Warriors heal.
Heal the tanks.
Big heals.
Yeah, don't take him on a warrior call.
Nope.
Yeah, we need to stop DPS now. Okay, so if we can all
Wait till
stop
we get
DPS.
something like a rogue or something.
Well, what percentage do you think we were at?
25.
We're 25.
I need to stop that.
Mage is out.
Not doing on this one. Stop DPS.
It's another warrior, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's no DPS now. All stop on the DPS.
I'll tickle a bit more. We can take one more percent.
Yeah, tickle the 22 and then stop there. Stop now.
Stop.
Mages.
Hunters need to get in position to lay frost traps down.
We need to get
two
ready.
for
We
the-
need to get ready to slow and take care of these.
Be ready to
Frost
trap
traps
on the left
Hunters,
side.
frost trap.
You can push it.
Can we
Traps
push
on
on
the left
Paladin?
side.
Shit. Oh. Come
Traps on the
on.
left side.
Trinity
Mages on the
after
left
max.
side.
Okay,
Reposition.
we need to reposition him. We've lost a lot of people there. If we can get batteries on Suf, Atashi, Family.
Tank.
Mages, get out.
Class.
What class call is that?
We're not getting
Rogues.
through.
Turn it, turn.
Oh, the guy in the dwarves.
That's why.
Priest are dead.
Yeah.
What happened on that class call?
That was Fear Ward wasn't up on the tank. The tank didn't stand.
Yeah, that was my rotation. I fucked up.
It's alright. We got this in the bag. We got a.
Let's make sure we got a DI or a soul stone.
Yeah, we got a soulstone.
It's just that your rotation was so good, so I didn't even notice that I didn't have the ward. I just counted on it. So keep up the good work.
Yeah, that was a decent try.
The last try was decent as well.
Yeah, 22.
Problem is that
the 22% pally class call was a bit unfortunate.
Man, he's had to break my bow before he killed. It's like
Did he
salt.
really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Tajari, you may as well come down and see us now. You can enter the instance.
Yeah, one more druid isn't gonna hurt. He's almost there.
Kind of surprised we're not getting druid calls as many as we have.
Haven't had one.
Yeah, we haven't had one.
It's ridiculous. I've decussed once simply because the druid in front got fed, but yeah, not much work for me to do. But yeah, on the constructs, traps on the left side, mages just stay on the left side. I'll bring the right ones over.
We're too many mages, just 3 blizzards, they're gonna die.
Well, if the first one dies, that's not a problem. We're not splitting it up.
No.
Okay, so what I reckon we need to do is we need to have a little bit less chat whilst the fight's going on. One mage can say class call, so the mages know the class call's coming at you. Obviously, OP, if you want to say it at 7 or 8 seconds, that's great. Priests, if you want to make sure you're communicating your fear wards. And then one other person will call out what the class call is that's just happened. At this stage, I trust that everyone knows what to do for each individual class call. I cannot promise that the repair bot that is up is going to last much longer, and I do not have any more repair bots. So therefore, you should take this opportunity to repair now. And if you're a hunter, when the hunter class call comes around, make sure you're not wearing your bow, because you might lose your bow for the rest of the fight.
Are we out of bots?
I've used the 2 that I brought with me. I don't know if anyone else has any. I can't legislate.
Bloodfate got 2 more.
There you go. So I'm sure Bloodfate will pop one for us. You know, how long is the cooldown, Bloodfate? Do you know? So I've used one. Bloodfate's used one. Coffee Cups. Countess has used one.
Any more engineers?
How many attempts did you do on Chromagus?
Just one.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, the Chromagus fight went really well.
Too sad it was garbage loot.
Not exactly garbage.
Well, that's what I'm hearing from the rogues and the warriors. So I'm guessing
Yeah,
it was caster loot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty garbage. It was pretty garbage.
That belt isn't too bad.
As long as I didn't miss out on chromatic boots, I'm happy.
No, there were no chromatic boots. No CTS, so it's shit.
We got a nice mix of the pucks getting some and the Ascension people getting some. I'm okay with it. See, pucks, we do care about you.
Sander has died in front of PVL.
Please die inside BVL.
I mean, I'll be impressed if you can drag the mobs into the raid.
Some people can manage.
Alright, let's get these buffs rolling.
Be there in a sec.
I'm arriving just now. That's candy.
Yeah, Thunder Fury is a total hunter weapon.
Everything is hunter loot.
Exactly. Even maces.
Can you give me assists? Ollie,
Right. Yes, hello, what's on your mind?
can you give me assists, please?
Oh, what's up? What do you need?
Assist.
Assist.
Yes, but to what end? What are you going to? What's you planning to assist with?
To reset the damage meter.
Is this a big concern, the damage meter? We're that worried about our damage meter?
Have you met me?
Fucking hell.
No, keep it.
Yeah, just because you're not the top of the damage meter
God
anymore.
damn it, Ollie, just give him the assist.
I was at the top.
Okay, so Sandra's currently dead. I assume we're waiting for him to get close, get into the instance, then we're going to pull.
He's just
I feel
around
like
the
we could
corner.
do with more buffs. Yes,
No,
do we have any
two
more
orcs.
sands left? Anyone not in Ascension got any sands left? Hunters, you should have some sands. You should be able to trade back to people.
Where you at, love?
Could we put a kings on the warriors, please?
We need.
So Sandra's alive. I'm assuming therefore in the instance. Sandra, you in or you out?
Yeah, I'm summoning.
Click the portal.
Clicky the portal.
Good.
We need stamina on warlocks, and we need the blessing of kings.
Yeah, King's coming now.
I mean, guys, really the whining about the DPS meters and I gotta set the groups so that you guys can be having your fucking EP stroked. It's pretty lame.
Oh, but you're stroking it good.
Okay, so we're all here. Anybody? I'm going to do a ready check to make sure that people are happy with the level of buffs that they have, and then if you're not happy, if you are happy with the buffs, we're going to start this.
Should I just go on the right side from the get-go?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes. Why not?
Single foot on slow, please.
Warlocks need stamina.
Warlocks.
Warlock.
No, we're warlocks.
There's two
We're
now,
two
there's
now.
two
Oh, we're
warlocks.
two
So
warlocks
don't correct
now.
me now, okay?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, stop. Shush. Coffee cup's not ready. What's up? What's up?
I'm ready now. I'm good.
Okay. Biggles and Max are not ready. Biggles, what's wrong?
Canttankalas,
What's up? Oh,
Roll cloak.
yeah. I swapped.
Yeah, make sure you're wearing your cloaks. Shoof, Fudge Cake, and Trinity.
yeah, I'm ready. I'm going to replace the city rate.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was gonna say I clicked yes.
Thank you,
Okay,
Lusana.
so Shoof and Fudge Cake, I'm assuming that you guys are okay now. I'm going to start the event. The event is now started.
um,
Hunter traps.
So Sandra, your cloak's not good, I think.
Cloak.
Rip.
Neff's in melee on left.
Right, melee side, range to hide.
Holler if you need help on the left side.
Yeah, we'll do.
He went right.
That's moved.
I'm mind controlled, shape me.
Sheep slow.
DPS slow into oblivion.
No. Please don't.
Do a trap on left side, please. Thank you.
Neff on left.
We got a big guy on left side. Gonna try and pull him in so we don't get line of sight. Jesus Christ, I'm low.
Don't go too far into the thing. Get him back onto the traps.
Left side again.
Yeah.
Left close to use another healer.
Wartle is mind control. Could you sheep him,
Coming
please?
our-
Big guy.
Reach up right.
Canttankalas down. We're gonna lead left side help, I think.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of Neff love on left. A lot of Neff love.
The left side's dead.
We're way too many shadow bolts.
Yeah.
People were not hiding.
We have flexible healers running around.
Hey, when you're on the left side, you don't want to spread out all the way over there on the left. You really want to kind of stay grouped up around this pillar. Basically, just be in range of the doorway to do DPS, so you can dip behind the pillar when he comes over here.
So DPS on right side could do with a bit more. How did you do on left side?
We were just we were barely coping.
Okay.
We were fine on DPS when we weren't losing.
Well, we were having to run, trying to
people
dodge
after
the shadow
that.
bolts. We were running out of range of the being able to deal damage. To deal damage, we were in the range of the shadow bolts, and that's what killed us. We don't have enough heat.
Right.
Turns out.
So right side was decent as well. Doable.
Can we
Yeah,
mark?
DPS is fine, but we're struggling on the healing.
Can we mark someone to lead the range DPS so we know where to go? Because, far as I know, I wasn't able to get out of line of sight from the foreign.
I was going to say, instead of marking it skull, mark Nefarian with something like a circle, something, number one, because I think skull confuses people, they think just to kill it rather than run away from.
Well, I mean, for the casters to move out of sight from Nefarian.
On the other hand, the skull is the most, danger-esque symbol, so...
It's also contrasts pretty well with the background.
The marker shouldn't really be an issue.
No. Not really. See the big guy covered in shadows? Run.
Instructions unclear. Dig caught in ceiling fan.
Like always. I'm on my last shadow boss, eh?
Same.
Hey, ranged on left. You see me jumping up and down?
I'm dead, so no.
Well, spin your camera and look.
Yeah, from that position there, even hunters were unable to DPS the Draconoids, so that's a useless position.
Well, that's why you just run right up to here, and then when
then
Neff comes on this side,
shadow bolts from Neff. It's like,
and then you run back here when he's not here, when he's over here.
then we're never going to do it. Then we won't. Yeah, we won't do any damage at all.
If Nefar's in the middle, you can't.
Yeah, he was flat in the middle at least twice.
Yes,
That's where let me help you guys out. Use your cooldowns when you come back out to get caught back up. Rotate your cooldown. They're gonna be back up for Neff. Like you got like 2 minutes of these doors, and then you got like 5 minutes of Neff. You're gonna get to use your cooldowns more than once in this fight.
Yeah, but it's, all the ranged DPS will stop DPS for like 5 or 10 seconds. This will be a lot of DPS going out.
It won't be that long. It will just be until you get to round the corner. And
yeah.
You can round the corner and still do DPS. Like, if he's in the middle, like here, you can run over here and still DPS. Line of sighting him just fine.
Razu, I think your mic is out.
It's extremely low.
Oh shit, was
Me?
that someone talking? No,
Yeah.
Raza.
I thought it was like a TV
Yeah.
in the background. Are you watching Rick and Morty?
Yes, he was.
Guys, stack in the middle so we can buff up and get this going.
Yep.
You need tanks, need a Hellstone.
Oh yeah, I could use a new one. Canttankalas.
Coming.
Thanks, love.
Still got mine. Thanks, slow. What you talking about? Oh, don't worry about that. It's shadow pots. I have one more.
Check to make sure you've got all your buffs, then we're going to pull.
Shadow Res in Group 3, please.
Oh, good.
We need stamina in the Warlock group. Thank you.
Plural now.
Group 5.
Yeah.
So how about that Shadow Resistance in Group 3?
Canttankalas cloak.
Yep.
Ooh.
I'm running the checklist here. Thank you.
Group 5 needs.
Guys helping you out.
Exterminate needs something. Shoof needs something, and Group 3 is still waiting for us. Group 3 now has Shadow Resistance, so.
Got it.
Okay. Everyone should get to their sides. Can I give Carlito a few seconds to get some mana going back, and then I'm going to start the event.
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yep, I'm drinking.
Okay. Event has now been started. You should all be on your sides, ready to fight. Be thinking about your position with reference to the skull that's walking around the room. You should be DPSing as hard as you can to get the things to die. Hunters need to have traps now.
Let's go. One out of here. I want my tier 2 chest.
Line of sight.
Bad nap on right side, just take it.
Meph
Line
is
of sight.
inside the cave right now. On the left side. So move out a little bit.
Inside the cave?
Yep.
That's good.
That's very good.
He's throwing one shadow bolt, but I can't see to which of the back line
To
it is.
me. All the time to me.
Interesting.
Never lucky man.
Got a big one.
He keeps targeting me. That's good.
Less talking.
Take
Less
one
talking.
on the right side.
Focus, focus, focus. Come on.
Get Rumpel on
Move
right.
move in.
New traps on left side, please.
Guys, line of sight on right side.
They're inside the cave. I can DPS from here.
Retrap.
Big guys. How you doing right side?
Struggling.
Fine.
Cathal Cop's really low.
Keep him up.
Neff's in range on left.
Left side.
Run them down.
How long we got till they start moving?
Move now.
Left needs maybe some help.
So does right
Left.
side.
Need to line of sight Neff on the left hand side. He's at the back of the pillar.
He should be landing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Finish them up.
This side's a mess. I can't get a trap.
Gonna AoE taunt here. And gonna die horribly in a second, probably. We'll see what we can do.
Oh, you're alive.
Trying to wrap up as much as possible here.
Left side needs lots of help if you can, right?
What's happening left side then? Like, just getting
We just had a bad Neff.
again?
No, we didn't have a bad. The thing is,
Okay.
May just stay LOS.
Camp's down.
It feels like there's just too much damage going on the left side.
yeah, but that's the thing. When all the costs get out line of sight from the.
We just get too far behind. We have to be DPSing all the time, or we're too far behind. We can't catch up.
Yeah. We have to take the damage from Neff in some
Yeah,
way.
but I've never seen him actually target me all the time. He didn't stop any moment.
he
he
was
kept
like-
casting me.
He was completely LOS multiple times. I was seeing it go through the pillar and shit. That was
Single
weird.
target is unavoidable, but the AoE is avoidable.
Correct, but it shouldn't be going to the same guy every time. That's single target.
No, that's just Elysium.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just didn't like you this time.
Did we have a soulstone?
Yeah, we do.
How about a repair bot?
I believe we still have repair bots available, just not necessarily the engineers to use them.
Flicky, you have engineering, right?
I do, yeah, but I don't have one on me.
No, but are the
We can
repair
trade-
bots
yeah, we can trade them.
BOP?
I should
Oh,
be
if you want me to pop one, I can.
I should be off the cooldown now as well, so I can pop one as well.
Then no problem. We had some really magnificent attempts already. We know we can do this.
No, where is he? Found him.
I thought you were looking for Smarty and I come back to you teabagging my face, you fuck.
Ooh, hello. Ah.
Temly, I'm gonna log mescaline so I can trade you pots, candles. Give me a sec.
Oh shit, we're only 8 healers.
All the thralls just hop in the healing gear. Problem solved.
Yeah, probably. I
For
didn't.
phase 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Thralls, do you have any healing gear?
Yeah, you should probably hop into healer gear, Finestra, if the healers are struggling so much in mana. Oh, I have
Any
one
other-
max. Thank you.
Any other thralls who can hop in the healing gear?
Shadow Priest, but I don't have my gear on me.
Well, can you heal anyway?
Oh, of course.
Like, if we just survive the phase 1 with most of the people alive, it's a fucking tank and spank.
And cross the fingers not having Kafka getting globaled. Yeah.
Well, it's tough getting global on the Farian if it's outside of the warrior class goal.
True. Alright, group in the middle for buffing. Come on.
Calito.
Calito.
So how about that repair bot? How's it looking?
Well, I used the one I brought with me. Do we have another one?
Blood Fate, you off cooldown?
I'll pay for it if we need to, blood.
Jafar has one. Can you pop it, Jafar?
Pop it in the hunter position.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go put it where the hunters need it.
Pop it over where the hunters stand.
I think he
We have a field repair bot up where the hunters are placed for Nefarian. Please go there and repair your shit.
His name is Jimmy.
What?
Jimmy.
Yeah, that made sense.
Where you at, Sava?
Anyone got some sharpening stones?
Heriton is... Are we full group? Yeah.
Okay. Check what buffs you need. Just write in chat if you need buffs still. We want to get this started. Don't let this drag on too long.
Thank you.
You got stones?
Doing a ready check. Apparently group 4 needs some buffs and Themy's not ready, probably because he's out of mana doing buffs for everyone. Smarty, what's your issue?
Yes.
Okay, so stamina needs to be for group 7. I'm sure Themy will handle that in a second. So we need shadow protection on some groups as well. I'm sure Themy's handling that.
Group 8.
Yes, you're very mature, Trin.
Shadow protection.
Okay.
Smack that ass.
Trinity, you ready?
I keep pressing yes, but apparently it's just my...
For any reason, maybe you can't read yes or no. Okay, I'm going to start the event now. So this time we've got the feral druids are doing their best to assist with healing, and the shadow priest is going to assist with healing as well. And otherwise, we're going to do exactly the same thing. Hunters traps down, and let the games begin.
Physical DPS focused the big guy.
Line of sight on the right.
Remember to actually DPS too.
Right side move.
He moves to left side. I'll try and line of sight him on the left side.
Medic.
Hunters traps.
Fucking hell, he's not giving us a break, is he?
Melee, use your cooldowns to help control those.
Yep.
Range is taking a break because of Neff. Alright, Neff, move.
Left right side into the tunnel, get out of the tunnel.
Big guys.
He's almost inside the wall, so that's a good one.
Nice.
Pull them kinda to the right and we'll be
You don't
safe.
want to be using Blizzard on the left side.
Yeah, don't use
Frost
Blizzard
damage,
over here.
frost damage no good against
Pointless.
the
Got a lot of Draconoids on left side. Try and
If
see
you
if we
want
can clear
AoE,
it.
Wartle
flame
trap down.
strike.
Neff's move back to the left side.
Retrap. Right side retrap, please.
Got a loose one with the melee, with the ranged. Gotta get him back onto the frost trap, guys.
Neff
Move
right.
right side.
Oh, I'm dead. Freaky's dead.
I'm
Right side.
right.
Blue in the right side.
Just kite him around.
Right side's done.
I can't tank these.
It's dead.
Just kite, drop trap.
It's not gonna work. Just die.
Yeah.
We're dead.
How come we did it so easy the first 2 tries and now we can't get it?
Because we had lots of shadow protection pots, and they've run out of shadow protection pots, and that was hiding the fact that healers were struggling so bad.
Yeah.
I can make a run and buy a bunch of them. You may think it's not the parts, but I don't think you realize how massive it is to have everybody pop shadow protection.
Yeah, the blue Draconoids are draining everyone's mana on the left-hand side as well, which is
that the, oh, okay? That explains
which is why the hunters are struggling to put traps down after the 3rd time,
Yeah.
and everyone's dropping down to 10% health. Like everyone's getting hit by the blue Draconoids that are getting loose.
Well, the right side is having like no issue whatsoever. Send over a few more DPS, like melee. They don't have to worry about man.
I'll go left again if you want.
Yeah.
We don't have S's up.
We'll need
Do we have
people
Earth
without
Shakers?
mana bars over
Do we
there.
have warriors with Earth Shakers on the left?
Yeah, any warriors with Earth Shakers is amazing.
You have no idea how amazing that is for them. It stuns them in place. Like
We
it's
put
retarded.
1 or 2 on each side on our nefs, and I mean it's a cakewalk.
We have never had problems with this phase of Nefarian before, so we've never needed to bother with Earth Shakers.
No, we've never had consecutive wipes on them before.
Yeah, I think Earthshaker, for me at least, was a great vendor item.
You think so, dude? Until you use it in a situation
you
on
use it
trash,
here,
and
dude, it's
every like
amazing.
5 seconds they're on the ground doing no damage, not doing any ability.
I know, I vended it for like half a year ago.
Its proc is broken on this server. It's like a 70% proc rate.
Do we have anyone resing, or should we start running?
Run for
Running.
We ran out of wipe protection. Eventually.
Just pull out instead.
So are we gonna make a run for shadow pots or not?
Oh shit, were we running?
Yeah.
You're running in.
Fuck. Alright.
It's fine if you're one of the guys lagging behind, you can probably be rest.
At the same time, we probably need another repair bot as well for Hunter.
We literally just had one.
No, I know for the next encounter I meant. Sorry, if it breaks mid.
There's not
Okay.
much we can do about that. If we get to Nefarian and we don't fuck up the Fear Ward, it's an easy kill.
Yeah, should be.
As a hunter, you can just unequip your bow before the class call.
Yeah, see, we have one too, so it's no worries.
We'll drop one if we get to Nef. At this rate, we have a different issue.
You can drop it while in combat, can't you?
Yeah.
I was simply bringing it up since we're already running and
Yeah,
going
sure.
back. It sounds.
Sure. It's no props.
So is someone actually going back to get shadow pots as well?
There's none in the auction house according to Savo. Like 7. I mean, I can craft a bunch of them, but it's gonna take me a while.
Better than nothing.
At which point, more people will leave. Because, you know, it's... Already 2 people stated that this will be the last attempt.
What's the craft timer on
Need to
Shadow
make a
Protection?
shadow wall and then make a shadow protection potion. So it's about 10 seconds per craft.
So that's what? 10 minutes?
Plus running to Ironforge, running back.
I will just have someone waiting for you and we'll port you out. Not that much running involved.
Is the guild bank paying?
The guild bank is not paying.
Yeah, it feels like the major issue is the mana drain on left side and the Dragonoids stacking up, right?
Usually you have all physical DPS at the mana burning side.
Yep, as much as possible.
Alright.
Are we going to need a summon or? Okay.
You only put a couple on the opposite side, therefore they're just picking up the stragglers that escape. Which normally shouldn't be.
We need hunters on both sides.
Yeah, I think we need.
And right now we've got, what have we got? We've got 2 warlocks and a mage and a shadow priest who's now doing healing. So it's not as if we have much in the way of ranged DPS that side.
We need
Would it help
2
though too?
warlocks on each side just to do the curse for the mages.
No, I'd put your warlocks on whatever side they both can go balls deep DPS on them.
No need to be cursing on these tiny acts.
Yeah, no, they're gonna die so fast. Curses aren't really gonna make that big of a difference.
No.
Also, like some of the healers were saying, they're having to inch really close to the tanks on the left side.
Yeah, don't tank them deep in that fucking doorway. Stay a little bit out on the outside so that we can actually get to them.
I guess because the Nefarian's hanging around so much, they can't line of sight Nefarian and heal the tanks at the same time, so they're having to sacrifice getting hit to keep the tanks alive.
So would you rather that the tanks get hit by Nefarian and we just deal with it from there on, or would you rather we try and do something else?
That would honestly kind of be easier. Let the tanks use the fucking shadow protection pot. Tanks and heals. DPS should be smart enough to stay LOS of it.
It's just that when they're tanking, we don't really have much options other than to run further into the tunnel, or basically move out to just the entrance of it.
Stay in the exact doorway, so the traps can do the most of the job. Keep them on the traps.
The other thing too is, like, he spawns where people are standing, so you need to stack up tight. If you guys are all stacked up tight on one side specifically, he's gonna spawn like right there. Then you just move. If everyone's kind of spread out, he's gonna be really spawning in kind of like shitty positions, so to speak. So it would help if everyone's stacked up on one like figure on each side.
Right. We can do that.
No.
Stacking?
Where do you go? Oh, hello.
Don't listen to Trin.
No, we shouldn't.
Just teabag and fleek.
But if you're gonna stack, you need to also move quickly as well.
Yeah, of course.
So stack the fuck up and wake the fuck up and let's get this shit over with. I'm done with Nef for tonight. Come on. I want out.
Yeah, I want my staff now.
Shut the fuck up, Trin.
Honestly, I feel like a PEB is gonna drop.
A PP is gonna drop?
A PE, Imperial Elementium Man.
Ah, okay.
No, it's not gonna happen.
That's a Hunter item, right?
Yeah.
It dropped last week, so it's not gonna drop this week.
You're just saying that because you got it.
Stack in the middle. Let's get buffing. Are we having someone running for the shadow pots?
No, we're not.
Should we have someone running for the shadow pots?
No, we're just going to do it again. Trinity's going to be on the left-hand side this time.
Okay.
I guess we're going to have Blood Fate ready to switch if we feel we need to have a switch. Blood Fate will be ready to pop his sprint and come over to the left as well if we feel we're still behind.
Can I ask a quick question with
Go
the
ahead.
stacking?
Yes, you can ask a quick question.
Yeah, because if we're all stacking, I assume that the melee DPS is gonna stack on the tank as well at the doorway. So if Nefarian spawns there, where the hell do you go line of sight then?
DPS, and just don't line of sight, you just stay and then do damage away. And just take
You only
you get
run-
the
Alright,
heals.
Don't stack
Yeah.
on the tank. It's the cleaving and everything is not nice. You don't stack on the tank.
This was mainly ranged, and I meant like one ranged on each side should have like a monkey. Everyone needs to stay stacked on that. Can you just basically hug the pillar and use the pillar? Because the idea is if you're all stacked here, he actually will go into the pillar, and then he doesn't attack anybody, and it's easy.
Let's use right side as an example. Watch
Yeah,
where
so actually just stack on a side of a pillar, and when he spawns on us, then run to the other side of the pillar.
Exactly.
Yep.
Should be easy enough.
Yeah. So you stack on square to begin with, and when he spawns there, you just move around the corner.
The fake Shadow Priest is still dead.
He was a real Shadow Priest before, and then you forced him to be a fake Shadow Priest,
I know. I never said he wasn't.
and now he's dead.
That's what you get for fucking with me, bro. You die horribly.
To Neff, because you failed to protect him.
Why did Themley leave?
I think maybe somebody went to go and get candles.
Someone should probably res Calito.
We've done it like 5 times.
Shiv doesn't mind. He's been on vacation. He's a happy man.
Yeah, but I don't trust that AFK sign.
Oh, right. Well, he's been AFK for a while then.
Yeah.
Or he's actually tagged himself.
Maybe that's just his name.
AFK Shuf.
His title.
Warlocks need stamina and intellect.
It's still not a class thing, it's a group thing. List your group.
No. My group needs it.
Not anymore.
Good. Oh good, my group needs it.
For future reference, that's group 5.
That's even worse if we forget the whole group.
I'll take stamina and shadow protection in group 3.
So I'm thinking that the issue is that the priest has gone to go and get the candles, which is why you're not getting the priest buffs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When the priest gets back with the candle, that's when the priest buffs will happen.
Does the priest need a hand getting in?
He's already told us he's going to die on the way in. I'm just happy to let him die.
How about we get this show on the road?
Remember to repair while you're buying.
So does Rafusa says that Kalito's coming back?
Yep, I just talked to him.
Alright. Did he just not like healing and he killed himself?
No, he went to go have a cigarette while we were resing, I guess.
Alright, that's...
I guess the dump, but...
Classic Reza. Walks off whilst the resin's going on.
We're coming out to help you, Themley.
Classic fake warlock.
Hey.
God, Kathy, you really have to use the green ring to be Death Cap now.
Sorry, I was having a smoke. I'm back.
Yeah, it's fine.
And the CG ring ain't dropping, is it?
And you don't have two legs? What the fuck's wrong with you? This is very upsetting. It's the longest I've gone DPSing without max consumables.
Hey.
Get used to it for AQ.
Huh?
Get used to it for AQ progression.
Oh bitch, please. I've got like 1,000 herbs in my bank. I'm ready.
That's cute.
And about 100 echoes and... yeah, I'm good. Hi, Themley.
All right, we got everybody here.
Nope. Running in now, almost.
Okay.
Getting awfully close.
Get in, Assembly.
Okay, let's summon Trinity. Let's summon Coffee Cup and Assembly, please.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Thank you. Good to see the Fell Druid and the full tier 2. Still rocking the Banner of Acuria. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget the Hodge too,
Yeah, the Hodge.
for those sweet wisdom procs.
Oh. Go long, go long. Right, let's get the show on the
Okay, yeah, let's get the priest buffs distributed. Give the priest 20 seconds to get to mana. Do we need to redo paladin buffs? We've got 7 minutes on the paladin buffs before we redo this
Yeah,
as well.
hit them.
Okay, everyone get your sides.
Stack on me. Range.
Waiting for Assembly to get up to 4,000 mana before I start the pull.
What about Shadow Resist?
Everyone should have the Shadow Resist. I'm starting the encounter now. We have begun, let the games begin.
Alright, ready up, people.
Neff on left melee.
Get in.
Alright, move up.
Left ranged.
Need to be in the doorway on the left hand side. I can't get any line of sight on them.
Better?
Portal, trap, yeah, that's good. Portal, go and do the trap.
We trap right, please.
Went the right side.
Got 4 Drakes here on right. Come on, let's DPS a bit harder.
Right side move, guys. He's literally right in front of.
Drop AoE.
Back to left side. Referring left side.
I have to get him down now.
Kite him around. Fucking hell.
What happened right side?
No DPS, man.
Somebody did not stack, so Nefarian spawned right in the middle of the doorway and the pillar.
If are in the inside tunnel, left side. Get out.
We got a red Drake moving to left.
Oh.
Oh, he went
Not
back.
anymore.
There's another trap available on right. I could use.
Big
Let's
guys.
stack again, guys. Let's stack again on the
Need a
right
ton
side.
of DPS
Dragging
right
him back.
side.
Again, right side, guys. Move to the.
Fuck.
Flaky's mind control.
It's gonna be a wipe.
It is.
We don't have enough DPS on right.
And left side is only just keeping up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's white. And that's the last tent. We've got about 4 or 5 people who are leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, people. Sorry it wasn't better than that. Thank you for coming, Parkers, and especially. Thank you for at least giving it a shot. It was worth a shot.
Yep.
Yeah. Not much more to say.
Shame we didn't get. Though we got a great kill on Chromagus. That was fun.
That was
sorry.
pretty damn good, yeah.
Sorry,
You
this
did
was a bit
amazing on Chrome.
Yep.
No!
Ah, you died.
I tried to get out.
Yeah, saw it.
Was lots of fun. Ascension's recruiting. No, seriously. Thanks for coming. It's been lots of fun. GG's. See you around.
Yeah.
So, were we doing, like, I heard an Ixie or something?
Does it fit with the reset?
No.
It's Thursday. So, I mean,
We didn't kill Nixia Sunday. So.
Just heard that we were planning on doing it tomorrow, but I don't know.
well, we got plenty of shit to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I've still got my head, so we'll still have it. But
It's more a matter of we can find time for it now, because it looks like a lot of people have to leave.
Yeah, we're done now. We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, well, thanks for letting me come in and wipe a bunch.
Yeah, sure.
Fun.
Anytime.
Still #1 DPS, so I don't give a shit.
Anytime you want me to waste your money, I'm happy to do it.
It's only 30 gold, no worries. I mean, I made 200 gold today, so I can't complain.
Yeah, but for real, if we can have 40 people tomorrow for Molten Core and Blackwing Lair, I'd really love to do that stacking tactic on Nefarian again, because I really think it would work if everyone positions right.
Well, all I can say, corrupt. So all I can say is, we've killed Nefarian about what 13 times.
Close to. It's the first time we've ever had this much issue with the first packs here.
Well, obviously there's a reason why. It's a perk.
Yeah, sure, but like this was beyond.
It wasn't the pug's fault. People did what they were supposed to.
Well, we just didn't have the numbers for it. It's fairly simple.
One thing though, we used to kill Nefarian by checking the colors and split the DPS that way. Why would you stop doing that?
Well, basically because we've been fucking tanking and spanking for so long, we just don't bother.
Yeah,
We kill them anyway. If we suddenly see, you know, there's a blue on one side, then we just move the mages to the other side. And the warlocks back to this side. Problem solved.
That's actually a very honest answer.
Anyway.
But it's also it's also very